This transportation TV program is made possible in part by the Associated General Contractors of America, AGC, quality people, quality projects. This is the Transportation TV News Update. I'm Tony Dorsey reporting. AASHTO President Susan Martinovich, director of the Nevada Department of Transportation, testified Thursday, July 21st before the Senate Environment and Public Works Committee. The committee has outlined a bipartisan two-year, $109 billion surface transportation proposal that would maintain current funding levels. Martinovich testified that transportation investment is essential to meeting today's key national priorities: create private sector jobs and reduce the national debt and deficit. Martinovich testified that maintaining current funding levels would sustain more than 500,000 jobs across the country. Martinovich told Transportation TV that the committee's proposal will also give state DOT directors like her the certainty they need to invest in major infrastructure projects that take years to complete.
The worst is that to continue to have the continuing resolutions month to month, it would just continue to hold everything up and really start to shut things down.
Oklahoma Secretary of Transportation Gary Ridley also testified at the hearing about the need for regulatory reforms. In her testimony, Martinovich stressed the need for bipartisan support for a long-term surface transportation reauthorization bill. Martinovich said further progress toward agreement on a final bill will only be possible if you continue to move forward together in a bipartisan fashion.
All of you look so young and bright and smart. And you know, that's really what we need in transportation today.
U.S. Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood took time out of his busy schedule Wednesday, July 21st, to speak with members of the Young Professionals in Transportation group at the USDOT headquarters. 2.5 years into the job, LaHood says a major accomplishment has been investing the $40 billion set aside through the Recovery Act for transportation.
We created 65,000 jobs, 15,000 projects in 2 years.
LaHood also defended the $8 billion in Recovery Act funds set aside for high-speed and intercity passenger rail.
Implementing high-speed rail, that is historic. That's the same thing that Eisenhower did when he signed the interstate bill, and people all around DOT implemented that. Now look, we need Congress to pass a transportation bill. All these people around here talk about jobs. Even people that don't want to spend any money talk about jobs. The way to create jobs in America is to pass a transportation bill.
Secretary LaHood took questions and he spoke candidly about why a retired Republican congressman from Illinois would join the Obama administration.
Here's the reason I did it. Transportation has always been bipartisan. You're working in a profession that has nothing to do with partisan politics. Nothing. It has everything to do with people working together, coming together, and solving problems. And the other reason I did it is to have a front row seat on history, on watching history. What a time. First time in the history of the country, over 225 years, we elect an African-American president from Illinois.
Leaders of the Young Professionals in Transportation say gaining this type of access to transportation leaders is extremely beneficial.
The kind of stuff that comes through this building, comes through his office, affects every member out there in the field, whether they're a planner, an engineer, policy person, operator, you name it. And you really get a sense of where the leadership is in this country right now and where we're going together as a community and as a nation.
Joined a couple years ago. I've actually had an opportunity to join the board, so I spend quite a bit of time with YPT right now, and it's growing. We're chartering chapters throughout the country and look forward to more great things.
To find out more about the organization, go to their website, ypt.transportation.org. That's the Transportation TV News Update. Thanks for watching. This Transportation TV program is made possible in part by the Associated General Contractors of America, AGC, quality people, quality projects.